Hi everybody, welcome back to SummerSlam. Welcome back to Prison Architect. Holy jumping. Holy shit. Man, last episode was crazy. The whole prison almost went completely belly up. It was pretty close. It was touch and go at points, but through sheer power of will, we managed to get through it together as a team. Team SummerSlam. With me and the architect, of course, the warden, with the help of the warden, his staff, and the prisoners as well. We're going to have like some sort of celebration to mark this commemorative event whereby the prison did not descend into chaos. We tried to call in the riot police, but we couldn't afford it. So we're still doing good. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be incarcerated. I know a couple of people have died, but it's not through gross negligence or anything like that. It's just the ebb and flow of prison life, I guess. Anyway, Sorsby's got to pay. He's killed somebody during the ruckus, and I'm pretty sure the driller killer himself, Mr. Knight, wherever he is, he has sunglasses on even when he sleeps. I'm pretty sure, or maybe he doesn't. He's in here somewhere anyway. And when we find him and Sorsby are going to be isolated from the rest of the team. But before we do that, we have a lot of repairing to do, and we have a lot of stuff to sort out with very little money. Anyway, we're going to dismantle some of this stuff because we don't really want to repair it. I don't seem to be able to do anything with that. I guess we can just dismantle and dump it. We don't really want to repair this stuff. It's 100% damaged. Let's just dismantle it for now and then hope that nobody actually tries to repair this stuff. Because it's going to cost $1,000 a pop, and that's $1,000 that we don't have right now. We're going to need that $1,000 for other stuff, such as rebuilding walls and rebuilding bridges between the staff of SummerSlam and the prisoners. A lot of tasing went on last night. Some of it was needed. I'm sure that some of it wasn't. I'm sure that a couple of guards just thought, here's my chance to do a tase or two, and I'm going to do it. On the subject of tasing, we really have to stop the tasing, the tase certification. 30 have finished and 30 have passed. We don't want anyone else doing any tasing certification. We have 30 people ready, willing, and able to use a taser, and it seems that they wasted no time in using those tasers. So there we go. Man, we have to fix all of this up as well. We still have walls to build here. We have to get this, we have to restore this back to what it formerly was, and by that I mean building these walls here and hooking things up with power where they're not hooked up. Looks like we're missing some power to here, but it looks like the water is hooked up. Okay, that's fine. The grid is not doing the best right now. In actual fact, we're near capacity on this power generator. The plan is, once we get a little bit of money, is to build another power generator in this room separate from this one. Okay, we're going to isolate this one, and the grid is going to be as such. For this power station, it is going to power this side of the prison, and this power station will power this side of the prison, and then so on and so forth, maybe into like another segment over here, possibly down here or something. But we have to alleviate some of the pressure on this grid for sure, and that's going to be a case of getting another power generator set up, like I said, powering this side of the prison. And then this one can just handle this side. So I'm going to have to change the grid around, but that's okay. Do we still have wires like from the other grid, or does that not really matter now? This is all hooked up to this one here. So I think what we'll end up doing is we'll probably sever the connection here. And then this side will be covered by this generator, like I said, and then we'll have something leading into there or whatever once we get the workshop set up. Wow, I hear tasers. I hear, my God, there is some tasing happening. It's, of course, day 3 now. It's the morning of day 3. Shower time is always a little bit of a special time here in SummerSlam. Everybody wakes up, they're grumpy, they're angry. They're looking for people to take out their frustrations on, and who better to do that to than some unwilling asshole in the shower room. Shower room and shower time tends to be a pretty intense time in the day. Temperatures flare big time. People get tased and suppressed, and then we carry on with our lives throughout the day as the temperature drops. We'll probably have to address that at some point, but now is not time, definitely. Jesus. We lost a lot of stuff in our storage as well. I think a lot of it got burnt down, which is a shame, but maybe also a good thing too, because, oh man, we had so much crap in storage, it was unbelievable. Okay, so, who died? Who died and why? Oh, I see. Look at somebody, whoa, did a visitor get killed? I think something might have happened in here. Who died? Holy shit, look at this. This guy is attacking his lawyer? I'm pretty sure that somebody attacked a visitor, and possibly a visitor died. Look at this. These people are out of control. We're going to have to do a lockdown. 2 deaths today. I mean, this is not going very good. A lawyer has died. And also, Angus McKay, a 40-year-old man, is now dead as well. Shit. I guess without the CCTV cameras, we're going to have to deploy a guard to visitation. That is not some... Oh, jeez. The media moved on to something else, and the bill banning TVs from common areas has been repealed. Feel free to reinstall them if you wish. Okay, great, thanks. I mean, I think most of them got destroyed in the big fire, but we'll, we'll endeavor anyway. I mean, most people are just happy with radios now, I think, so it's probably okay. Holy crap. Alright, anyway, somebody has died during visitation. There's blood everywhere. I'm surprised these people even want to visit after that happened. I'm pretty sure somebody's lawyer got iced. Which is not the best. And with the CCTV network down, it means that we don't have any visibility of some of these rooms. So we're having to deploy guards to these places to keep an eye on them. This CCTV camera is also inactive, but it's not flashing with inactivity. So at least that's something. I don't know if maybe we want to get some guards into the library and into the mailroom. I'm not sure if that's needed, actually. I think we're probably okay. I'm really seriously considering getting rid of the chapel, though. Not for any reason other than I think it just costs us money, and I mean we could use this space for something else, like maybe like a big morgue or something. At the rate we're going, I think we're gonna need one. Anyway, I think a couple of people have been busted up to maximum security after the deaths of today. 2 deaths today, if you can believe that. So once again, we're sort of struggling for place. We have maximum capacity for 22 in maximum security, and we currently have 24. So we're going to have to bust some people down again. I'm not sure who that's going to be. Man, these guys are maximum security for a reason, right? I'm almost tempted to just make some more cells in here, but I'm not sure where I would do that. I guess like up here, we could probably fit another one. Since we're not using this as like a corridor anymore, we could easily fit another cell up here. That's one, and then like one here as well. And then they get round to it that way. And that might be okay. We'd have to move the metal detectors elsewhere, but that's not a problem either. We could probably do something a little bit better. But let's do that when we have some money, because we're currently operating on 0 money, which really sucks actually. And look at this thing is like about to max out. Oh, I hope it doesn't explode again. I mean, this one exploded. maybe this one is just about to explode now, and then we're screwed. Beyond our wildest dreams, we'll be so screwed. Is that not connected? How is that still missing power and water? I know it's missing water, but it should be missing power. Or maybe that's just enough. Oh no, it's not missing power anymore. It's just missing water. And then at least we'll be able to get some hot water up to here. Places that we kind of need it. What's this saying? This light, the serving table and table. This is a canteen. Oh, look, the canteen has gone like all super small for some reason. I'm not sure why that's happened. Alright, canteen. Where are you? You're right here. Alright, so we want to remove this. Oh, I see. Look, the canteen's gone like all crazy because there's like a whole bunch of damage here. So we're going to have to say that this is the canteen. In all of its splendor, including like these burnt up patches. I don't even know how we fix this stuff. Do we just have to put like new floor down or something? I'm not even sure. I mean, all of our money right now is just going to be spent on walls, I think. We kind of have to. We have to repair all of these walls and get back to, you know, nature. Not even nature. We just have to get back to a point where we actually have nice walls separating the bad guys from the good guys. Although it's hard to tell who's the bad guy and who's the good guy anymore because, like I said, lots of tasing has taken place. And, of course, if you've ever been in a situation where you've had to tase somebody, you'll know that it takes a tremendous amount of willpower and just disgust for the human race in general to do that. Like it's not an easy thing to do. It's a very personal thing too. It's like, you know, they say about guns and shooting somebody, you kind of remove yourself from it. It's not like a physical act like stabbing someone or you know, punching somebody, you know what I mean? Like you have to get right up close and then you have to see the fear in their eyes and then stab them or punch them. Tasing is kind of like a middle ground between shooting someone from very far away and stabbing someone really close up. It's like in the middle, but you still see that fear in their eyes where they're like pleading with you for that split second, like, please don't tase me. And like a single tear forms in their eye. And then you're just like, fuck you, I'm going to tase you. And holy shit, we just got a lot of money because somebody was released early thanks to the parole board. Holy crap. Wow. That was good. I mean, that was really good. Look, the shop isn't even working, nothing. It's like, it's just fucking bedlam in here right now. It's crazy. But we have a lot of money, which means that we can repair a lot of walls. And we can hopefully get back to a point where, look, we're going to close this one off here like this. We're going to separate the power generator from everything else. And we're going to hope that if this thing goes sky high, these walls will contain it. And then we can have more room to store crap in here. And then, of course, we have like this big water pump here too, which is pretty good. So we're going to say that storage is going to extend down a ways once we fix some of these floors and stuff. How do we actually do this? I guess it's paving stone, or is it concrete floor? It must be concrete floor. So if we do this, we don't have enough money for that. I guess they're still repairing stuff that got broken too, which is fair enough. Are we missing some hot water pipes? We definitely are. We could definitely afford to replace these hot water pipes at the very least, right? Just like get this set up again so that we got hot water to all these places. Because, whoa, are we missing hot water down here too? When did these pipes go? Are we missing pipes somewhere, or is this just, was this connecting like elsewhere? Possibly. Was this meant to connect up to this, but it got blown up? I'm not even sure. Holy crap. Okay, let's just make sure that we're connected back up to the hot water network again. Because, I mean, cold showers is just a recipe for disaster, especially in this place. We didn't even need to bust anyone down in the end. Oh, we do. Look at this. We have 23 maximum security, but we've only got capacity for 22. So we have to bust one person down back to medium security. Ivan Stepanov is definitely not going to be busted down because he is an asshole, much like Sorsby. Benjamin Smith, who is extremely deadly, is definitely not either. We got Paul Mathwani, who I'm sure has killed somebody. These are all familiar names. But we also got this guy here. Who is this? Paul Leversige. He's had, what, how many days without incident? 3 days! Alright, he's an ideal candidate. Alright. Hope we don't regret this. We're going to bust him back down to normal. And then we should be good in that sense. And we have 796 bucks in the bank, which is pretty good. Okay, excellent. Do we need a light in here? Probably not, actually. Nobody ever really needs to go in here unless it's to repair it, so we should be fine. Is this wall... What's going on with this wall? It looks like somebody maybe is trying to... Do we want to just, like, demolish this wall? Oh, look, these are like half, they're half walls here. That's why we couldn't fix all this stuff. They're like damaged walls that are going to be repaired, I guess. All right, we do not want to repair those walls, I don't think. I think what we want to do is just rebuild new walls where there are no more walls, like here as well. We need a wall there. The shop is back up and running, which is a good thing. Somebody has been tased. And, well... Somebody has died today as well. It's Stephen Wyatt, who turns out was a snitch. I'm not quite sure how to find out who's a snitch, but that's 3 deaths today. I mean, it's a slow recovery, and it is very possible that I will be heading to jail myself soon at this rate, because things are kind of out of control. If we can sort of get back on top of things and have a couple of days without incident, I think we might be okay. But, I mean... Having the weight benches removed was a pretty bad one. I mean, these guys now have to prance around on the grass to get their exercise, which I'm sure they're not too thrilled about, but there you go. We'll have to see. I mean, most hardened crims want to come to jail, and of course they would love to just lift weights, because that's what they do, right? That's what criminals do when they get to jail. They lift like tons of weights because that's the way to go about it. Do we want storage to extend to like here and then just leave this area clear for the water? I think so. I think we'll probably do that. Man, we really need some money so that we can fix these floors as well, because they look bad. Like, look at it. It just looks like we've had some sort of scorched earth policy here as a dead man is being taken out to a hearse. Man, that's the third one today. I mean, all in all, I think during the actual incident and then following the incident today on day 30, there's been probably about 8 deaths, and 3 or 4 of those were definitely workers. The rest of them were all prisoners. Oh, and 1 guard, sorry, died as well, which was a little bit unfortunate, but it is unfortunately sometimes just the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, look at that. There'll be no drilling today because we found hidden in a box of bacon a drill that I'm sure the driller killer himself was angling to get his hands on, but he's not going to be able to now. Let's just take a quick look and see if any of these guys are ready to be informants. It doesn't look like it. We have no CIs, and these guys here are not ready to become CIs either. We don't have any information on Dynamite Struck or Rushikoff either. But I think we probably know everything that we need to know about them. It is highly likely that they are just assholes, and they'll never speak to us or tell us anything about the inner workings of this prison. So there's no point in even trying. All right, let's at least try to fix this area here, like near the entrance, and see if it actually does anything. And then maybe spend a little bit of money fixing this hallway here. Because first impressions last, right? If anybody is actually coming to the prison to visit a family member or a loved one who has been incarcerated for 25 to life, or maybe even just like a shorter stint. 25 to life seems to be like the most popular one, but there are cases where people are just sentenced to like a year for like, you know, gross misconduct or whatever. Public flashings and stuff like that, you get a year. No, normally you don't survive that year, because I think when you get to jail after you've been a flasher out in the real world, I'm pretty sure you get killed in jail, because criminals don't like that kind of stuff. Like, criminals only really accept you if you come into jail and you're like a drug smuggler or somebody who can be useful to them in jail. But if you're just like some sort of weird fucking pest or something like that, they just generally kill you. Like, somebody just takes a disliking to you, much like in Shawshank Redemption. And they just fucking ice you, and you're dead. So if you're gonna go to jail, a word of advice: go to jail for something worthwhile, you know, like don't be a flasher or a pest or whatever. Go to jail for like doing something like smuggling drugs, or I don't know, being in the mafia or something like that. Something where when you get to jail, you'll have some like-minded individuals who will look after you and not try to kill you for being all weird and pesty and stuff. I think that that's some pretty good advice. And it looks like these floors are cleaned up now. So we're slowly starting to clean up this mess following a massive explosion in our generator number 2, which was responsible for the north side power. And because it was so close to this one, it took this one out as well. But we managed to recover somehow, and everything seems to be getting back on track. It's 10 o'clock at night. Everybody is in their cells or sleeping. Technically it's free time, so they can be out of their cells and stuff too. But at 10 o'clock at night, most people should be tired and they should be heading back to their cells. And now it's sleep time, except for this guy who, Ivan Stepanov, who's 39 years old, decided that he just wanted to spend a lot of time in the canteen today, and is now just reluctantly going to bed. Because he's 39 years old, he can go to bed whenever he wants. He doesn't even sleep well anyway. He's got like a terrible back and stuff, so he's up most of the night. So there's that. Holy shit, we still have weights benches here. We sort of tricked the system. See, look, all of our weight benches were set up in the common room, and we could probably set some up in the canteen and stuff too. It's just in the yard where they're not allowed to use it. And I guess that's because the media can come up to these fences and take pictures of the yards, but like the media aren't really allowed inside the prison unless like a whole bunch of people have been killed in the prison recently, and then they ask for special access or whatever to do like an expose on how shit this prison is. Which is fair enough. I mean, they're well within their rights. I mean, we do live in a society where, you know, people need to know. Like, God, look at how much it's going to cost. It's going to cost $1,500 to repair the floors in this canteen. I think, unfortunately, even though it looks disgusting and these prisoners are going to come in here and sit down and eat and have to look at a really gross, like, burnt-up floor or whatever, they're just going to have to live with it for the time being because we have to save up some more money for important shit like another power generator. Because if this baby goes, like, we're totally fucked. We have no chance of ever recovering from that. Oh, shit. Look at how close we are, though. Look at this. General education course. Does that mean that somebody actually qualifies for the general education course now? Because we got foundation education and we have 11 passed. So that means that general education, there's one interested and qualified, and that's all we need to get 40 grand. Holy crap. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Who is it? All rooms are booked. Oh, say it ain't so. All right, you know what we're going to do? Wait. How is that even possible? We've got one room, and it's only used from 11 until 2. Alright, we're going to have to edit the schedule slightly. Foundation education. Oh, does it actually need all this time? Like, can we just do this? Programs outside work? What the fuck is happening? Jesus Christ. We might need, like, a separate classroom for general education qualification. What is going on at, like, 1 in the morning where the tasing is happening? Fucking, I can't believe this. What are these people doing? This guy is just having a fucking Royal Rumble in his own cell here. He's been tased. Jesus. Can you fucking assholes go to bed for Christ's sakes? Jeez. Look at this. These two are in a dorm. Combustible Toast, who's 19 years old, has been busted up to max sec for attacking a prisoner, doing a serious injury. He's locked down and he's going to solitary for 4 hours as well, and then he's getting busted up, which means that somebody gets busted down. This is the this is how we're living right now. We're having to bust people back down. We have Ian Merwood, who has 2 days without incident. All right, Merwood. You're rotating back to the real world, and by that I mean normal security, because somebody is taking your place for just the grossest of misconduct. Should we go into policy, and should we change some of this stuff? Like, attacking staff is solitary for 2 hours. I'm going to say that that's going to be like a 6 hours in solitary. Serious injury is 6 hours too. Intoxication, that's fine. That's 2 hours in solitary. Attacking another prisoner is definitely solitary. For like 6 hours. We really don't want people getting away with that. Escape attempt is definitely solitary for like, I don't know, 24 million hours. Like, Jesus Christ. Escape attempt. Like, that is solitary for like 2 days, I would say. Or maybe just under. 35 hours of solitary. Destruction? I mean, that's fucking solitary too. That's at least 4 hours of solitary. Found tools? That's fucking solitary too. 3 hours. Found luxuries? That can be locked down for 5 hours. Alright, that's better. So basically, anytime something happens in here, it's solitary. Which is good. We'll get some CIs out of this, hopefully. Alright, perfect. One man's been busted down, which means that we now have maximum security. We have 26, but we have capacity for 22. So a lot of people have been busted up to maximum security. We're going to have to extend maximum security. We already knew that we would need to do that at some point. We just need the money to do so. And we have to figure out how to get somebody through this general education course, because that is going to be the key to 40,000 big ones, which we sorely need at this point. Like, I mean, holy crap, do we ever need that? I wonder if we can just, like, cut this classroom in two, and then have 2 classrooms working out of this one area. Is that possible? I'm not even sure. I wonder if, like, we could just, with this room here, like, do this. And literally just have 2 classrooms. This is, like, kind of cheating, I guess, but at the same time, I think it's worth it. Look, we're going to do that. Okay, because not that many people do foundation education, right? So let's see, how does this work now? So if we go into programs, foundation education, we still have spots for like lots of this stuff, right? We have 2 classrooms now, and that's because we've just sort of separated the one classroom into 2. We're going to get rid of these desks and put another table and chair here. We have a guard stationed in here just until the CCTV network is back up and running. I can't believe we actually have a little bit of money. This is crazy. We need to process a couple of more people through parole as well. That would be really useful, because Actually, quite a bit of money. And we'll get a little bit of money in 3 hours' time when 8 new prisoners turn up, if you can believe that. Alright, let's do this, then we'll do this, and then we're going to start getting people through general education, which is going to be fantastic. Oh. None of the classrooms are working right now. Why is that? Oh, the minimum size, of course. We're going to have to cut it the other way. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, where's the classroom again? It's right here. Okay, so if we do it like this... Oh, that kind of works. It still makes one classroom, though. Okay, so it's got to be 5 by 5. So we're saying that we're going to do it like this instead. And now we have 2 classrooms, which are not 5 by 5. Is that one? Okay, that one is. Okay, that's perfect. We're cheating. It's fun to cheat. It's really nice to cheat, actually. It's enjoyable. Okay, we want to, wherever we cut this, we want to cut these desks down. We want to cut this out here, and then we want to do this. And we probably want to rearrange these desks as well. We're doing a reshuffle down here in the classrooms. And this is so that we can get around the whole one classroom, no bookings for general education. It's going to be really hard to concentrate with 2 open plan classrooms like this. So prisoners are going to be listening to one lecture, and hopefully they're going to be absorbing the stuff that they need for the next lecture ahead of time, so that when it comes to them doing the general education course, okay, this is the working theory, they're already going to know some of it, okay, because they've had to listen to like this other stuff happening, which is pretty damn good. I think that that's a pretty efficient way of doing it. Okay, so we're going to have a desk up here for the teacher. We're going to have the teacher's chair here, and then we're going to have a couple of desks facing this way. That's right. We're going to do it like this. We're going to pack them in. Is that enough? That is definitely enough now. Okay, and then likewise on this side, we're going to have the same thing. The teacher's going to sit up here in his chair, and he's going to teach to people facing this away. There we go. Just like that. All the way down. We have 2 classrooms now. You can believe that. As soon as all this furniture is installed. Perfect. It's a bit tight. It's going to be a bit noisy in here, but I think that's going to work, and we're going to be able to get general education online. Because, again, we need 40 grand, so it'll be pretty good. All right, so we should be able to stop that now. And once this classroom is ready, we should be able to... What the fuck? Oh, it's... Yeah, I see. It's just like scrolled down to a prisoner. I accidentally scrolled over. Once the new furniture is installed in this other classroom, we should be good to go for this one person who is interested and qualified, who, once they enroll to the class, we can see who it is. And maybe give them their own luxury cell just for being so goddamn awesome, because that's sorely needed. We really needed somebody to be a champion and a hero after everything that's happened in SummerSlam recently. And that one person who's so dedicated to his personal improvement and education is going to be our poster boy for the new propaganda that we spread out amongst society, saying that SummerSlam is actually a great prison to be in, contrary to what the media has been reporting recently, because of all the deaths and the big explosion and the fire and the driller killer and Sorsby and all this other stuff. Look at Sorsby. Hey, what's Sorsby complaining about now? I wonder if he's on top of his literacy. Where the hell did he go? Oh, there's the driller killer. Look at that. What's he doing? 1 day without incident. That's right. Managed to get his hands on another drill. Sorsby was just taking a poo there. And he is, whoa, he might be literate now. Look, food, family, recreation, and drugs. Holy shit. We just got 4 grand for prisoner intake, and we got $202 for cash flow. Which means we may be able to do this with some luck. Power station costs shit. Calvin, not now. An incident in another facility has highlighted potential issues with security checks when it comes to family visitation in prisons. Not ours. Promise. Shit. Until the processes can be properly reviewed, all visitation must be suspended. You have 12 hours to... Oh, you know what? Holy shit, the warden. Subsidence of the land has destroyed a section of our outer wall. You should have it repaired immediately. What the fuck? How the shit? Alright, well, that is definitely something that needs to happen, like, straight away. We have to repair this outer wall. We also have to remove the visitation room, or else we'll get fined. So there we go. Visitation hours. are done for now. Fuck, I can't believe it. Just when we were getting back on top of things, we're slammed by Calvin Heller and the warden as well, with a double whammy of bullshit that we have to deal with again. Crap. Alright, well that's not going to stop this from going ahead, because look, we do have enough for another power station. We're going to install it lovingly here, and then we're going to separate it off, and we're going to get this other grid up and running lickety-split. It's going to be fantastic. We have to invest in some capacitors. Okay. Oh, do we have some spare capacitors? Oh yeah, we have the ones that are damaged. Alright, well that's fine. We'll just install one of them and repair them. And this is the new power station, which we're going to install in here. Hopefully after this fence goes in, because these guys could potentially get out of here. Whew! Alright, well, there we go. Another thrilling day in SummerSlam where we slowly recover and we are making money thanks to our parole system. A couple of people have been tased today. There were deaths today too. It looks like Sorsby just got tased. For doing what, I have no idea. He's very volatile though, and we're going to do our best at some point. What the fuck is happening here? Just tase him. What are you waiting for? Oh, I see. Their tasers are recharging. All right. John Pratt, 21 years old, with $52 on him, has been accused of destruction and attacking staff. This is sort of, well, in the morning, day 3. Actually, well, holy shit. We got through Meltdown Hour surprisingly well this morning on day 31. Anyway, day 31 will continue next time. As usual, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time.